we're back, and this is your ET Master TWS i10. This is your true wireless AirPods. So here we go. True wireless AirPods. Now I made a promise that I'm going to stop reviewing these AirPods, but you know what? These really are promising a lot, and I really want to check them out. Has the aftermarket really came up with true wireless earbuds that work just like AirPods, look just like AirPods? Let's put these to the test. So let's take out the unboxing knife and jump into these. So we peel straight into this, and it's very similar AirPod type of box. Let's get straight into this. Hey Google, stop. Nice looking AirPod with battery indication light. Pull this out. Wow. Let's put this to the side. Let's look at the accessory. And this is USB to Type-C for charging. Nice looking cable here. Impressive. And here's the AirPods themselves. Basically slide this out. Look at the AirPods. Nice AirPod case. No button on the back. Nice little hinge. Got the 3 indication light. USB Type-C. And look at these AirPods. Nice light case. Maybe a little bit more plastic than AirPods. And look at that. Wow. Really looks similar to AirPods, even down to the charging. You got this kind of same sensors, same speaker grill, sensor on the outside, sensor on the top, little microphone right there. So the sound cancellation should be good. And look at the bottom. Very similar to AirPods. Not quite the full fit and finish, but this will definitely fool anybody. So what I'm going to do right now is put these to the test, use them overnight at work, and come back to you guys fairly quickly with a review of these i10 TWS. And we're back, and it's been a couple of days now using the XT Master i10 true wireless earbuds, and I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised with these earbuds. These earbuds are really giving you the Apple AirPod experience in a very similar package. First of all, I'm impressed by the build of the case. USB Type-C for charging, and these earbuds as well offer wireless charging. So that's a plus. You open these up, you're greeted by the earbuds. You got the indicator lights, which is giving you the battery percentage of the charging case. 100%, 75%, 50%, 25%. So you know right there how many charges you got in the case. In the back, you got the hinge, same like AirPods. They look like AirPods. And charging up by Type-C. So for the Android fan, you could have your phone charger, which is Type-C, and that same Type-C charger can charge up your earbuds. Very impressive. If you pull these out, they immediately pair right back up to your phone, which is seamless. Now with my testing, even though these earbuds are not Bluetooth 5, they're at least Bluetooth 4.2, and they're working correctly. Both earbuds, there's no problems with both earbuds staying connected. There's no problem with the earbuds staying connected to your phone. Works very well, and I'm very impressed. This is basically the same size as Apple AirPods, the same look as Apple AirPods, the same sensors and holes and microphones as Apple AirPods. They're exact duplicates, and they look pretty good. These are some pretty good earbuds that has functionality with the taps. For example, if you tap, starts the music. Tap again, pauses the music. If you double tap, it goes to the next song. So the functionality of these AirPods is on point. Now overall, you guys see the build, and they're same as AirPod. Functionality is a little bit different, but you still got functionality tapping in this area right here. Not bad. Now call quality is one of the biggest things where all those true wireless earbuds that look like AirPods mimic AirPods. A lot of those earbuds fail in this area. These are succeeding. Very good call quality in stereo. Both earbuds are going to handle the phone call. The caller hears you pretty well. You hear the caller very well. Even though these earbuds don't have the call quality of the Apple AirPods, it's very good. Not much sound cancellation, but the caller is going to still hear you nice and clear, even though they're hearing your background. So very good call quality. Now that leads us into the sound test. And I gotta say, the sound test, pretty impressive. Let's get into the sound test and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. Let's take a listen to this sound test.
Por mi mente, cuando te tengo de frente, yeah. Esas ganas de tocar ese cuerpo lentamente. Skies, baby, hear the sound. The wind move in the desert. Shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bottle. My dreams are on delay. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it on.
These true wireless AirPods are really packing a punch. Volume heads, pay attention. So after listening to that sound test, you guys hear that these are packing some volume. It got a good mid-range, good highs, but it's lacking a little bit in bass. It's a little bit of a flat sound. If it just had a little bit more bass, this would have been on point. But the sound is more for audiophiles and volume heads. So if you're a bass head, this ain't for you. But volume heads, and if you're an audiophile, if you don't like much bass, this is for you. It's a pretty good sound with good volume, but if you go to the highest volume, that's when the quality starts to decrease. But other than that, medium volume, 50 to 70%, these are excellent. And with the Apple AirPod style, you can still hear your environment. Perfect earbuds for work. Now when it comes to using these AirPods at work, daily basis. First of all, you can hear your environment. With me at work, I'm hearing patients, bells, co-workers. I need to hear all of that. I can still hear everything with these AirPods. The sound quality is good. It'll satisfy anyone because you're getting AirPods at a cheaper price than real AirPods. These are some good duplicates that I definitely recommend. Battery life. This is where you might get a little disappointed because battery life is 3 hours. If you keep the volume low, if you only listen to music, you could probably eke out a half hour more, which would make these about 3.5 hours. But if you make a phone call and you're back and forth using them, you're gonna get 3 hours of usage. I've tested it several times. The charging case. You're gonna get, I would say, a good 3 charges on this charging case. USB Type-C may take a little bit longer. No fast charging on this, but if you give it a good amount of time, this is gonna be ready for a full charge. Now when it comes to range, I pretty much walked down the hallway into a patient's room and still kept a clear connection with these earbuds. I really don't like long range when it comes to Bluetooth connection, but if you do leave your phone at your desk and you walk down the hallway, you will keep a connection for, I would say, around 40, 50 feet away from the phone, and even through a wall, no problems at all. Very good range, very good true wireless AirPods that I definitely recommend. These are the best that I've tested on the market for duplicating AirPods and not being AirPods. These are on point. I definitely recommend them. XT Master, you pretty much got an AirPod masterpiece right here, and I definitely recommend them. So look them up, XT Master. These are the i10s. I definitely recommend them. We'll see you in the next one.